Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. In this video I am showing you my colouring book haul for November 2021. As it's being filmed in December, I have some Christmas decorations on my desk, but this time poor Santa, he's had enough and he's gone a bit goth and he's wearing a skull necklace. So who are we to judge? Anyway, so these are the books I got for my birthday month. Not all of them came on my birthday. Some were purchased by me and others were purchased by Terry, my husband, who also has a channel here on YouTube called Terry Talks Movies. But we're not here to plug his channel. We're here to talk about my colouring books. Okay, so first book. I like the spirals and I bought this one, which is Lines and Spirals Magical Unicorn colouring book, and it is quite cute. So it's the same as the cartoon character one I'm doing, but this time with unicorns. And I won't do a full flip through of any of the books during this video, especially anything that's count by numbers or spirals. We'll just do a quick flick through, and if anything needs a full flip through I will be doing that as a separate video, but it gives you some instructions on how to do lines and spirals, and so there you have it. So that's the sort of thing it has. It's got, oh, it's in a heart shape, how cute. And then you've got some spirals, I think it mostly, and then it mixes it up with some lines again. So quite a good book there, full of unicorny goodness. So this one, like the cartoon one, doesn't have solutions, so it has the possibility of me mucking it up, but that's fine. That's cool. So that's a really cute little book. The other one in the spirals I got was the Spiral Mandalas, and this is volume 2. Don't know why I didn't get volume 1. I think I liked the colours on the cover of this one more, so I got 2. If I like this one, then I go and buy volume 1. No biggie. So it's actually got a colour test page, so it's encouraging you to either maybe do these in multiple colours like they've done there, which, you know, definitely leaves room for me to stuff it up, but the paper I like is slightly thicker on these ones, and it's got a black background, so you could probably use thicker and juicier textures, because the lines, although it's spirals, are not as finicky or fine as the lines on the other ones, so they're quite thick. So I probably wouldn't use something like a fine liner on this, because I would be having to colour it in. You could use a texture that's got slightly a thicker nib. So yeah, so that's, you get the gist of that one. And this book has the answers in the back. Oh, yes, it does. So I'll just show one page for you of the solutions. If you don't like that sort of thing, look away now. But there, it gives you an idea of what they look like. So if you wanted to use multiple colours, you could actually go to this page, pick your colours and see how to divide it. I probably would still, I don't know, I might try both methods when I get around to it. Okay, book's closed. You can look back now if you were looking away. So that was that one. Alright, this is one of the books that Terry got me for my birthday. And it is Misfits, a zombie colouring book for adults and odd children, number 2, art by White Stag. Now I fit into both of those categories. I was definitely an odd child, but I'm also an odd adult, so you know. So this one's awesome. I really do like it. I will do an independent flip through of this one on the channel, but just to give you an idea of some of the images. And horror themed stuff for me doesn't have a deadline. It's not just Spooktober or spooky season. I like horror stuff all year round. That's that book, and as I said, we'll do an independent flip through on my channel. This one was also bought for me by Terry, and I understand it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's just the way I am. I have been fascinated by serial killers since I was a teenager. I used to go to the local library and read up and borrow all of the serial killer books I could. It comes from a psychological side from me. I just find the psychology of serial killers fascinating. So this book is right up my alley. It's perfect for me. I get not everybody is going to like it. So there's 37 serial killers contained in this book to colour. And I will do an independent flip through on this one because there will be some people out there like me who like this sort of stuff. So you get a test page for your colours and the artwork. So you've got who they are and what they were known as. So yeah, it goes H.H. Holmes. I know what he did was atrocious, but H.H. Holmes is just fascinating. The hotel he built, and I'll try not to go and start on a tangent about the ones I know. There are some in here I don't actually know, so yeah, that's just a rough idea of what the book looks like, but I will do an independent flip through on that one. So Terry knows me very well, so he knew that book would be right up my alley. Again, another Terry one. This one is Japanese designs because I love Japan. We both love Japan and hope to get back there one day. So I will do another independent flip through of this one on the channel, but here's just a general idea of what the images are like. And I like the fact on this one that the line art or the images can be delicate enough that you could actually just colour most of it with gel pens, because they are quite fine lines. So if you wanted to like sprinkle things or sparkle things up with glitter, you could use gel pens on that, and they're all like that. They're really quite delicate images. So you have to have a really, really sharp pencil or a fine nibbed pen, but I like that fact, and I think that it's going to be a challenge for me to colour, but then it might not if I'm limiting to gel pens only. So if you've got a lot of gel pens like the 240 sets, which I don't have, but if you had something like that, this book is perfect for doing your gel pens. So I'm really happy with that one. This was the last of the ones Terry got me for my birthday, and it is Steampunk Art by Demeter Victoria, and it's grayscale edition. So there's some images on the back, and yeah, there's probably a ton of flip throughs of this one, so I won't do a flip through of this one on my channel, but we'll have a look at some of the images. It's one of these books that does, oh, fingers have decided to stop working. There we go. So you've got all cool steampunky images, but there's two sets of every picture. So there's a male, yay! Most of the time you find there's a lot of female art, females in the artwork. That's the agenda. But I guess you can perceive them any way you want to, really. But I like this because I do like the steampunk aesthetic. So this should be fun to colour in. And so yeah, those images repeat again. So yeah, and I think I love the Demeter Victoria publishing ones because they give you colour tips. You don't have to use them, of course, but they also give you some, yeah, colour tips if you're a newbie. So very happy with that book also. This one is Summer Silhouettes One Colour Colouring Book. by Sun Life Drawing. Yes, Sun Life Drawing. Now I find, me personally, I am getting quite attached to Sun Life Drawing. I like their range. I have a few of their books on my wish list in Amazon, and I have purchased a few. I like what they do. So they are definitely up there for my taste. These ones, I like the idea of it. You can use one color, or if you want to use a couple of colors, you can obviously work out. You can do the tree in one color, the garden in another, and the girl in one color. It's up to you. That's what I like about it. So yeah, these are going to be nice relaxing ones as well, that you don't have to overthink. And they've got the black paper on the back, so you won't get any bleed through. So yep, there will be a number of flip throughs, I imagine, online for this book, so I won't do an independent flip through of this one. If you are new and you haven't seen this type of book before, I will quickly flip through to the solutions page. So if you don't like solutions, shut your eyes now. There are the solutions. So it gives you, I mean, they're pretty easy to work out what is happening, but that gives you a tip if you want to just do it in the one color. Okay, you can look back again if you were looking away, and that is the back cover to show you some images. Okay, another Sun Life Drawing one I got myself was Mosaic Carpets. Well, that's what the back looks like. So again, this gives you the example. You can use one color or use many colors, and that's what's awesome about these books. You don't have to overthink it, but you watch. Someone like me will find a way to overthink it. That's my secret ninja skill, overthinking everything. And let me just have a look. No, this one doesn't have any solutions because you can do it any way you want. So there's really no right or wrong way. So that one is a nice book too. And now, who does this one? This one is the Belba family. So this is my first time buying a book from them, and it's the Stone Mosaics, book 1. Yeah, that's what they look like, and you've got your colour palette laid out for you. Again, these are going to be like anything colour by numbers I like to do. You probably will see a lot more colour by numbers on my channel than as opposed to just straight out colouring books. These I find better for the way my mind works and my moods, etc., because it directs me and I can't fly off the handle and go crazy on it too much. So, and for me that's calming and I like that. But there, so it's basically just stone bits, and you use your colours. So you can't really tell what anything is at this stage, but there's 22 colours. Black paper on the back, so it helps with the bleed through to the next page. With any of these sort of books, I tend to start at the back and work forward, so that if I use alcohol markers, which I probably won't, I'll probably use textures, but if I want to use an alcohol marker, if I'm go backwards, well, if I've coloured this page is already coloured, so it doesn't matter if I wipe out what I can see there. That's just my preference. Everyone has their own, but yep, like this one should be enjoyable as well. Just want to make sure, yeah, no, there's no answers or anything on this one, so I'm not going to spoil anything. So there's some other ones of their books. Sachdivas does a lot, and I've seen a lot of his stuff on channels, so I thought, well, the easiest way to get a taste of his work is to this book here, which was the all-time hits 100 color by numbers. So I am in color by number heaven here, because I did have a number of these books on my wish list, which I have since taken off, because I thought, do this book, and if there's any that you like, theme that you really have to have, then I can buy the book separately. But there's 100 in here, so I think this one is going to keep me busy for a long time. And as I mentioned earlier, color by numbers works better with me and my anxiety, and you know, when I use coloring as a calming method. So there are 100 images in here, so you've got your palettes on that side. This one I won't go back to front. This one I will do random, because obviously they are from so many different books. I wonder if it doesn't say what book. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If I look, so when you find the start of the collection, it tells you what book they're from and how many pages from that book it is showing you. So that's awesome. So that's the Stained Glass Nautical Designs, 8 pages. Let me go at the start and see if it says. I always flip back to front, always. It's just a weird habit of mine. Here you go. See, if you go to the front, you actually get an index. That would help. So you've got 100 hits from 12 books. So you've got Beautiful Bird. Oh, you can see that. I don't need to read it out to you. So there should be something, if I participate more in Coloropoly, or if I want to start trying to participate in tags, different hashtags more. I've got a nice range just in a book like this to actually find things, because I don't have that many books. But yes, I've got, especially Christmas, I don't have a lot of Christmas stuff, because it's, as I mentioned earlier, it's not my favourite season. Halloween I love, but so I've got a great choice in here. I think this book is just going, oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. See, some of them I may even want to do with pencils, because the images are just, I'm just grabbing big chunks, as you can tell here. And oh, cool. So this one is Mosaic Art 3x3mm patterns. So again, I could colour them in or do little tiny crosses. So the choice is awesome. Really happy with this book. And I'm glad I found there's a few other publishers, I think, that are doing this, doing their greatest hits. Let me bring all my books back in. So I'll put the 3 on the top that I'm going to do the independent flip throughs for, so I remember to film them separately. So it'll be these 3 here, and the rest no. So these 3 I would be doing flip throughs for. So that was my colouring book haul for November, my birthday month. Really happy with what I got. A big thanks to Terry for the books he chose for me. He did a good selection. He knows me very well. He should. We've been together 20 years, so yeah, he should. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. The next one I will do with the colouring stuff is the supply haul I got through November. I wanted to do them separately because I didn't want to make the video too long. So I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below, as I like to hear from you, and I do always answer. Hit that notification bell so you are aware when I have uploaded my latest video. And no matter where you are, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.